German football's in rude health. You can drink beer at the stadiums, you can stand. It only costs €20 to get in. Bob, isn't that just the way to go now with football?
He's a very good player. Apparently Arsenal are going in for him.
Rude health.
Rude health.
Yeah.
Very talented man. Come to the Ajax youth team. Apparently, I don't quite understand the way the finances work, but they're much more organised than ours, aren't they?
One is tempted to say efficient.
Yeah.
I don't like to say that, but
I
that's
think
essentially what it is.
But it's in good health because I think they run the clubs as a sensible economic model. I don't think they overspend on players.
Have you heard of that? The German teams are run by ex-players. I mean, Bayern Munich have what? Uli Hoeneß and Karl-Heinz Rummenigge and Beckenbauer. And the fans own the club. Isn't that a better way to go?
Yeah, well...
what about the beer? What about the fact that you can drink beer
at your seat?
I think it's... No, they force you to.
I think it's a respect
when you're watching.
I think if you respect the people, if you treat people like adults, then they tend to respond like adults.
As opposed to caging them like we used to do.
If you treat them like children or animals, then they behave like one or the other, I reckon. I mean, the past few times I've been to Germany, I've had an absolute ball, do you know what I mean? And the way I've been treated, the people seem really cool. It seems like a whole new wave, new generation of German people who just seem really progressive, liberal in their thinking, and maybe that translates to the stands.
So we all support Germany now. They're going to win the World Cup, aren't they, in the next...
plus they got 3 Ghanaian players playing for them, and a couple of Turks. You think about when we were younger, I mean, when I was a kid, like, they were, like, the classic villains, do you know what I mean? Because of, like, 1990 and the spitting, Rudi Voller spitting in Rijkaard's hair. As a kid, that's how I viewed them.
No, they have
ingrained into me.
They have culturally completely
culturally, they've reinvented themselves. Although, let's be honest, they did reach a point in history some 50 years ago where they thought, we're going to have to take a long, hard look at ourselves.
Don't get me started.
Seriously, we just can't keep on down this road. So they... strangely enough, though, here's a strange fact about, which I think you brought up the other week. Since unification...
They've not done so well.
They've not done so well, have they?
No, that's what I said, because they had a wall and they used to kick the ball against it every week.
Yeah, but since it hasn't made them twice as good by bringing in FC Magdeburg.
They've never been miles away, though, have they? It's not like they've been in the doldrums.
Oh, no, listen, England
semi-finals, finals, they've been there.
Would kill for their record since 1990.
Yeah,
but they expect to win things. They have that German mentality. And I do think they're going to win the World Cup next year. And I, for one, will be glad about that. Once England get knocked out, I'll be supporting them.